Hi everyone, I'm Terry, and this is the Yarnjoy podcast, episode number 121. Welcome. Okay, so let's just get right into it. For my finished objects this week, I have two of the Preemie hats that I've been making. This goes along, of course, with my goal that I have set at the beginning of the year that I wanted to do 3 hats per month up to October so I could donate them to one of my area NICUs, okay? And so I think it was last week, I'm looking at my notes here, no, it was 2 weeks ago, I had done Preemie hat number 1 for September. So I went ahead and got Preemie hat number 2 and Preemie hat number 3 made to round out the month of September. So Preemie hat number 2 is a beaver hat, and this is a pattern by creamofthecropcrochet.com. I have made their patterns before, and they've got some really great patterns. And here it is. It's my beaver hat. He's got his buck teeth in the front. I think he turned out really cute. And it was a Preemie size pattern. Now, they do have several sizes depending on certain size weights of babies, like up to 1 pound, so they're really tiny, and then like 3 to 5 pounds, 5 to 7, I think, pounds, I'm not sure. But then they also have where she has it adjusted where they will make newborn sizes as well. Teddy's walking around if you hear the little footsteps. Anyway, so there is my beaver hat. This is Preemie hat number 2 for the month, okay? Now, Preemie hat number 3 for the month of September is this one, and it is a giraffe hat. Okay, now this one is actually a YouTube tutorial. It is by Lovingly Nye. And like I said, it is here on YouTube. And so I don't think this was a Preemie. I think it was a newborn size, and I just went down about 2 hook sizes, I think, or something like that, to make it Preemie sized. The horns are a little bit on the tall side, but I think it's pretty cute. So anyway, there is my giraffe hat. So this makes hat 2 and 3 for the month, and so I'm keeping up with my goal. Okay, and then finished object number, that was finished objects number 1 and number 2. So finished object number 3, well, he's finished as far as everything I can do with him right now. All the crocheting's done. He's got his pieces sewed together. I have one little piece I need to add to him, but I have to get some felt. So I don't have the right color right now, but I will. I'm gonna go get it and finish him off. But anyway, this is a Sharon Oyala pattern. She does not have a tutorial for this item, but it's on her website, and I will link all the patterns in the description box below of all these projects that I talk about. Okay, so this is what I made. Started him last night. He was so fun to make. I just couldn't put him down, and I had to get him finished. So here he is. It is a Tinman. Isn't he cute? Oh my goodness. I had such a good time putting him together. I just could not stop. In fact, this video is filmed a little bit later in the day than I usually do because I was working on him and I just could not wait to get him finished. So anyway, he is so cute. He's got the little funnel hat, and I used 6mm safety eyes. Oh, I just think he's so cute. And it was a very easy pattern. Sharon Oyala has some wonderful patterns. Very well written. And I really enjoy it. And as you see, what is missing is he's supposed to have a little red felt heart stitched onto his chest there. And I don't have any red felt. I was looking at my felt. I have black and yellow and pink and white, but no red felt. So I'm going to have to make a run to somewhere, Walmart or something, and get me some red felt so that I can cut a little heart and stitch that on there. Okay, so this is for a gift And so I will, if I don't have it next week, then I will put in a picture so then you can see it with the heart on. I'll take a picture of him, and so I'll at least have a picture of it next week, if not, if I don't have him anymore. Okay. Anyway, so that was super fun. Oh, now Sharon Oyala, she did her pattern. It was supposed to come out to be like 10 inches because she used worsted weight yarn and I think like a G 4.0 millimeter hook, I think, something like that. Well, I wanted to try to make him as small as possible, and so I had some gray yarn that was Bernat Softy Baby, and so I used that, which is a number 3 weight. It's not worsted, and I used a 2.5 millimeter hook, which is about the smallest hook I can handle, using number 3 weight yarn, because it does split a little bit. I have to be careful with my stitches, but I wanted to try to get him down size down as much as possible. And so with his spout, I think he turned out to be about 8 inches, so I was able to get him down about 2.5 inches smaller. So anyway, he's so cute. Okay, so that is my finished objects for the week. So for my works in progress, let's do that. I had to let the dog out. So anyway, so for my works in progress, I have 4. So the one is the notebook paper blanket that I've been working on. This will be a gift to my daughter-in-law, who is a teacher, and for her classroom. And this is a pattern I showed it to you last week. It's a pattern that I found on a website called A Crafty Concept, and I did a little bit more on it. Let me pull this out. Okay. Put the string to the back. Okay, so I have the 3rd blue stripe there on the blanket. Okay, and so I'm working on another white section there. I am pretty much, well, I've got a few ends right there I got to weave in just from this newer section, but I am trying to keep up with the ends because I have been cutting and leaving ends hanging with each color change. Okay, so anyway, it's coming along. It's coming along, okay? Now, I would have gotten more done on this, but I had to go ahead and start my next project because I felt like that was something that is needed quicker than the blanket. So let me show you that. Okay, so works in progress number 2 is the pencil pillow that I have been showing you. It went along with the notebook blanket. I'll pop in a picture here and you can see what I had planned to make. Okay, so I made a little change. I'm not going to use the pattern that was pictured in that that particular pencil pillow pattern because I needed something a little bit different shaped. Okay, so my daughter-in-law has been having a little trouble with, well, quite a bit of trouble with her lower back, and so she was thinking that this pencil pillow might also double as a lower back pillow for her when she sits in her at her desk in her classroom. And so I was looking for something that was more round. I think that pencil pillow, the one I was going to make, had 2 flat panels that are stitched, and so I didn't think that it was going to be quite as round as what she was looking for. And so I was looking around for another pencil pillow pattern and so I found this one. It is called the Chubby Stubby Pencil Pillow, and it is patterned by Janine Eldred, and I'll put a link below where I got that pattern. Okay, so I started working on that, and it's not as long as the one I was gonna make, and it's more round. Like I said, it's made in the round, so I think it's gonna work very well. And here's what I've got so far. I've been trying to really get a lot done on it. So here's what I got. I'm continuing with this yellow. I think I've got about 10 more rounds, which will make it out a little further. And then I will start using, let me bend down here and grab it. I'm going to use buff, and I'm going to start putting that around along with the yellow, and it's supposed to be like showing where the pencil is sharpened, okay? And then of course it'll go down into a point where I would have used black on the end for the pencil. But anyway, here is this. It started in rows first. You can see my ends in there. And then you connect the yellow and you start doing it in rounds. And I do have the top of the eraser right here that's going to be attached to the top when I stuff it. Now, this doesn't call just for stuffing alone. It does call for stuffing like down in the point of the pencil, and I don't know if it's at the top or the bottom, I don't know. But it also called for a neck roll pillow, and it had to be 14 inches by 6 inches. And so I found this one. I've already taken it out of the package, but it is, I found it at Joann's online. Yeah, Joann.com, and I ordered it, and I was very pleased that it came very quickly. So in fact, I just got it, I think I got it yesterday. No, I got it this morning. And so I was very happy that it came that fast. Anyway, so this is going to be inserted into this, and I did try it, and it is going to fit. It does fit. It'll be nice and snug, but I think it's going to work really well. So this will be inserted into the pencil, and then I will have to use some stuffing in addition to this, like down in the point, and I'm not sure. But anyway, that's what this is for. And so, oops. Sorry. So I want to try to get this done as soon as I can. And I would appreciate prayers and good thoughts for my daughter-in-law who is having this issue with her lower back, because it's very difficult for her to sit for long periods of time, and she is teaching a classroom full of students. And so I would appreciate that you remember her and send her some prayers her way. Okay, now the next work in progress, so that was 2, the paper blanket and the pencil pillow. So the next works in progress is the Stash Buster square. Okay, this is Stash Buster square number 18. It's part of the Unraveled Mittens Stash Buster crochet along that she's doing this whole year, and this is square number 18. I did get it started. I think I showed you just a little bit last week, and I got more of it done. I was going to do just a solid color because I had this piece of this wood nymph. I remembered this time the color name. Lion Brand Mandala, and I was working it on the outside, this outside color. And I was going to do it just one solid color, but all my other ones I've been doing have been multicolored squares, and so I decided to pop this center piece, a little ball I had of this variegated baby yarn. It's by the brand Jamie. I don't know if maybe that is Lion Brand. I don't know. I've had it a long time. So, but it's a very fine yarn, and I had this small little ball, and I thought, well, I'll just pop that in there until it runs out, and then I will reconnect the this piece and this color and continue on with it. And so there is my square so far, and I have just a little bit up at the top more to add, and then I will be bordering it with the white yarn, and then it'll be finished. So and the Unraveled Mitten, I just checked a while ago, and she has released square number 19 also already, and so I need to get this finished, and so then I can get on to the next square. Okay, so let's see, that was number 3, and the next one of my works in progress is Benedict the Bear, and this is a pattern by Jess Huff, and it is a custom order that I'm doing for somebody that's wanting a bear and a moose. I've been showing you what those are going to look like. Here's a picture of Benedict, so you'll remember what he's supposed to look like. Okay, so I'll show you what I've got done on him. I've got all his body parts done. Like, here's his body, and I've got arms. I did the little white tips on the ends of his, this is a leg actually. And I've got his arms made, but I need to do one more. I discovered I hadn't done the second leg, and so I need to get that completed. But before I do that, because what is attached to my brown yarn right now is the head that I'm working on, and so I'm at the point where I've got it marked where the eyes are going to go, and I believe this is where the ears will be attached. This is the front of the face. I do have his muzzle. I think that's the next thing I'm supposed to do, is sew on the muzzle and stuff it as I'm sewing, see? And then finish this head up so I can close it and cut the yarn. And then I will make that other remaining back leg, and then I can put them together. So hopefully, I'm hoping that this will be a finished object for next week. And then I need to get started on Marty the Moose, which will go along with this custom order. Now I do have this in a bag that I made. It is called the swirling bag, I think. I have found it in different places. I think it's a free pattern. But anyway, I used scrap yarn, and I had a fun time making it. This is like the first one, and then I made another one using the same design, or the same pattern, because I really enjoyed making it. And it's got a drawstring. So anyway, I've got Benedict in here. Okay, let's see. That's all my works in progress. Now upcoming, like I just said, Marty the Moose will be upcoming, so I'll pop in his picture here. So that's Marty the Moose. So that is a pattern by the left-handed crocheter, I believe. And then let's see, what else? Oh, the Jaded and Stitches blanket. I have not made the most recent applique that's supposed to be on there. It's going to be a sailboat that's going along with the lighthouse section on the blanket, and I have not put that together yet. I need to put that together. And so I need to work on that, get that started. The unwrappable mitten, like I said, number 19 square is out. And so I need to think about getting that started, but we'll see. And then oh, and I got some surprise happy mail, total surprise, and I want to make a separate video showing you what I got in that happy mail. And I also have made some acquisitions recently, and so I will put those two things together, and I will make a separate video for that. That should be out in a couple of days. Should be, yeah, in a couple of days. So be looking for that. Okay, and then so that's it. I mean, there's always something upcoming. And then I have an idea for number 1 Preemie hat for October. I found a really cute pattern, and I'm going to keep it. It'll be a surprise, but I think it's going to be really cute. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, so let's see. Thank you so much to my subscribers. Oh, I have reached the 6,000 subscriber mark for this channel, and I'm so excited about that. Thank you so much to everybody that has subscribed, and the ones that have been with me from the beginning, and those that are new. Welcome. And if you haven't subscribed, then please consider doing so. I make weekly videos showing all the different things. I try to do a variety of different types of projects. Right now it's been quite a bit of amigurumis, just because I have some custom orders that are, in line that I need to make. But I do try to make a variety of different items. I like to try out different things. So come along and follow me on my progress. I do make tutorials as well from time to time. So I'd appreciate it. Okay, so the next section of this episode is the Super 7 podcasters of the week, or Super 7 YouTubers of the week. These are YouTubers that I am subscribed to that make videos here on YouTube, and I just want to let you know who they are, and so that way if it's somebody that's new to you, that you have not seen their videos before, that you'll go and check them out and subscribe to their channel. Okay, so no particular order. Number 1 of the Super 7 is Chiquita's Crochet. She has been making videos for about a year, I believe, and she's got some great tutorials on there. Some tutorials and of just some basic type patterns. I think she does a great job, and go check her out if you haven't watched her videos before, and subscribe to her channel. Okay, number 2 is Cindy the Crocheter A. And she's Canadian, and she's only been making videos for about 2 months. But I've really been enjoying her videos. She's got some, she does yarn reviews and shows her projects that she's working on. And like I said, go and welcome her to the Yarny community since she's new, and subscribe to her channel and check her out. Okay, number 3 is Cookies and Crochet, and she has also only been making videos for a couple months. So go check her out. She also does shows her works in progress, and I think she's been doing a few lives here and there. So go check her channel out and see what she's making, and subscribe, of course. Okay, number four. Now, this is not a small channel. She's got quite a few subscribers, but the channel name is Gratia, I think. It's Gratia, Gratia Project. And the reason I want to give a shout out to her and let you know about this channel is because she does a lot of tutorials that uses just a small amount, they're like small projects. And I think if you're looking for something to use up some yarn, scrap yarn, small amounts that you have, that check her channel out. She may have a tutorial or something that you could use your yarn and create. And I'm always looking for tutorials and patterns and things to make small projects as well, because I'm always, like everybody else, we always have leftover yarn and you know, partial skeins, and so it's always good to kind of get a collection of different projects that you can have that you can use that yarn up on. So anyway, check out Gratia Project and see if there's a tutorial in there that might be some project that you may want to make. Okay, number 5 is also somebody that makes tutorials. It's Hooked by Robin, and she does have a lot of subscribers. She's got a big channel, but she's got some great tutorials. I really enjoy looking at her the things she's making, and it helps me to give me ideas also on what to make. And so go and check Hooked by Robin out. Okay, number 6 is a very new, like less than a month, podcaster or YouTuber person, and that is Jackie. And her channel is called Hooking in Good Company. And a lot of us that make YouTube videos, we know Jackie. She's very good at supporting us and commenting on our videos, and so she recently has decided to start making videos on her channel. And so go over and watch her videos. I've been enjoying listening to her and looking and seeing what she's making. So go check out Jackie. Okay, number 7 is somebody that has been around for several years, and that's Jan Carruthers. And Jan Carruthers, she lives in the UK. She makes a lot of wearables like cardigans, shawls, scarves, but like I said, she really likes to make shawls and wraps and ponchos and like wearables. And she does do a live every Saturday evening, so you can go pop in there and spend time with her. She's very enjoyable to watch and to listen to, and so go ahead and go over and check Jan out. If you haven't subscribed to her channel, then subscribe. Okay, so that's my Super 7 of the week, and I think that concludes my episode for the week. I'm just plugging along on these projects, and like I said, I'm hoping to get that pillow made quickly, along with everything else. Everybody have a happy weekend, a happy fall. Monday was the first day of fall here, autumn. And so we still have hot weather, but it's always nice to think, oh, it's fall. You know, well, eventually we will get some cooler weather. But anyway, have a great weekend, guys, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.